Space Cowboys and Girls. This is Zero with First Ascent into Legend, coming back to you with episode 4 of season 3. Yeah, there we go. This is Zero, coming back to you with episode 4 of season 3 of our Empyrean Galactic Survival single-player Let's Play and tutorial. The first several episodes were fought with peril, danger, and drama and all that other stuff. We're hoping that this episode, since we've managed to clear out some of the... You want to hear something funny? For those of you who saw episode 3 of season 3, we were all the way, like, I don't know, over here, taking out magnesium, because there's this Italian Guardian village, which we found that little laser rifle over here, which was a super save, honestly. Thrilled I found it. But, as luck would have it, on the way back from the Talon Guardian village to my base, I found this. A much closer, well, not much, but relatively closer magnesium deposit. Knowing my luck, there's probably one like on the other side of this lake right here, and I'm just stupid. But, you know, whatever. We'll take it one day at a time. So we're going to start building our base. Now, I'm thinking... probably in the middle of this stretch of sand, we're going to put down the block, and then I think I'm going to probably put this one on stilts, like 7 Days to Die style. Probably not very big stilts, but stilts nonetheless. Let us... how is the best way to do this? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a wooden support structure underneath it. Alright, that looks like it's good. I don't know what happened there. I did not hold the button down. I guess we'll have to be more careful next time. Okay, so there's our base. We're going to do this. And there we go. I'm doing this so that we have, I mean, wood, as you can tell, breaks very easily in this game, so we're just going to make sure that there's at least a second layer protecting this thing. Oops. That was not what I wanted to do. Need a corner piece. It looks like it's not flat. I think there's an optical illusion going on here, that or it's not geometrically a geometrically stable shape. It looks geometrically stable. I think it's the textures playing a trick of the eyes. Alright, whatever, it's fine. There we go. There's the base to our base. Now we're going to make it a 9x9 like we do every time. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now one of the things that this alpha introduced is structural integrity. And by that I mean you can only build out so far before things collapse. 2, 3, 4. Kind of like if any of you have played 7 Days to Die, you're very familiar with the structural integrity system. The one advantage you have in this game is there's this little checkbox. Now as you put things down and it gets less structurally sound, these blocks are going to get darker and darker and darker until finally you have a collapse. I'm going to see if I can demonstrate that. Not by making the blocks collapse, but by making a structurally, straining the structural integrity. See how this gets a little, you know, dark here? That's because, there we go. Boom, see? I love the building system in this game. It makes it so much easier to place down a bunch of blocks. So there's my 9x9 floor. It actually kind of helps too. Look at that. There we go. See, now that it's touching the ground, this segment is... See how it's not yellow here, but it's like yellowish there? It's because there's actually a piece supporting it now. If I add this, it gets darker and darker and darker until I add that, and everything turns green because it's touching the ground. So you can kind of see how it works. You need support beams every some odd, you know, feet or whatever, to make sure that you're not just building things floating into the middle of nowhere. Now, if you do make the mistake of letting it go out into the middle of nowhere, your structure will just collapse. There's nothing you can do about it. Like you would in real life. If you built the house and didn't build a decent enough foundation, the whole thing is going to come down eventually. So there we go. That's our base so far. Boom, we have a platform. So let us turn off the structural integrity so we can actually see what the textures are here. See, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we need to come up with an entrance. And I need to determine whether I'm building towards the water or away from it. I think I'm going to put a platform down on this side and a platform down on the other side. One's going to be for, like... This is probably going to be where the garden is. And over here is probably going to be how you get into the base, I guess? I don't know. Haven't really planned it out that well yet, as you can tell. Now we got to make sure that I leave enough room. There we go. We need a way in. Yeah, why the hell not? Kind of a waste, but whatever. Right now we're just trying to get enough of this built so that I can put my stuff up here and hide inside. Now, I do not believe bad guys come after you until you've powered the base up. I don't know if that's changed with this full alpha release or not. I'm not going to complain if it hasn't. Because I could use something to buy me a few more seconds here and so I can get everything up and running. So that means all the fridges and stuff are going to go on this side, which means everything else that's not a fridge. Let's move this to here. We'll play with that later. For now, let's just see if we can get down some of the stuff. So we're going to put this here. We're going to put this probably right next to it. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care, honestly. I normally, like, my OCD kind of commands me to try to have, like, a way to do things, but, you know, I don't ever put these in the exact same order, so. Alright, this side is going to be our landing dock. This is going to be our whatever, so then we're going to put our crafting stuff right here. Look at that. I need a cargo container. Freaking terribly. Let's see if we can get at least the corners up here. There we go. Okay, where's my doorway? Yes, I know, my design is relatively uninspired. We've been over this before though. I'm doing what is functional. This is the easiest way to build something. I'm probably going to wind up taking a lot of this apart and redoing it. Like for instance right here, I want to make some windows. So that was probably too much for me to put down that many at once, but whatever. There we go. I've got room for windows and everything. Alright, there's the centerpiece. That's why I leave this center column. I leave the center column for multiple reasons. The main one is as a marker for where like the middle of the room is, but this is also going to be a support beam before I'm done, because doing the whole structural integrity thing just guarantees that you're going to need support in the middle of the room here. So look at this, I could probably just stand up here and finish building. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, one hit to the constructor and I did that much damage to it. Good lord. Alright, and this is why you have to be careful. This is going to be my ceiling. Right. And I'm out of out of steel blocks, whole blocks. Alright. As you can see, our building project is going pretty well there. I need to get some of this crap out of here. This requires what? Cobalt and iron. And that's going to pop out with 5 each, so that should be good. We also need food. Like, look at all this. This is craziness. All right. Can I make a cargo container? Of course not. Okay. What a mess. Like, I don't know where to stop and start here. Alright, wow, what a mess. I made such a serious mess out of my inventory just trying to attack that place. But that's okay, that's probably going to be the first and only death you're going to get to see. Hope you enjoyed it, YouTubers. Alright, well, this is absolutely horrifying. I don't really know how to put all this stuff away. Alright, we are back. We are going to try and populate this base a little bit with some stuff. I'm having trouble figuring out like when and when to not use these filters too. This one's on the right. I'm not used to these actually being buttons you can press. It's one of the new updates. Like if I want to go to this tab and see only things that apply to a hover vessel, I click the hover vessel button. Capital, small, base, etc., etc. But I'm still kind of figuring out, you know, what applies, when and where, and all that other stuff, so it's all good though. We will figure this out in our own time. Alright, look at all of that. I can drop off all of this healthy stuff here too, look at this. You know what, I want to keep the adrenaline shots on me. The rest of this crap can go in here. Alright, so let's start by making crap that we're going to need. We know we're going to need a bunch of these, we're going to need some of these, we're going to need a bunch of those. And let's take... let's see, anything else we're going to need here? I don't know, like 10 of those. So that's good. That ought to keep this thing busy for a little bit. What do we got here? Look at that, Jesus. Alright. Kind of want to take this thing apart. Yeah. That seemed like an odd choice to make, but we're going to eventually have the H2O2 generator, which is going to do the job of that thing, and then some. So, speaking of which, my goodness, we leveled up a lot. Like a whole lot. Look at that. Well, look, there's the tier 2 drill. We're going to need that, because that is just awesome. Yeah. That is one of the really cool things that they added. It actually will pick up the loot for you while you're drilling, which is just so nice. So nice. I don't really know. I mean, we're going to unlock the hover vessel stuff just because we're here and it's unlockable. And I think at some point it's going to force me to actually do that as a quest, so just getting it out of the way now. I don't think I need the rest of this. We're going to grab that just because it's cool. Miscellaneous, hydrogen fuel pack, there's the H2O2 generator. We're going to grab this just because it's more efficient. Small vessel. Oh my goodness. Look at how many points I have. This is all before I even got my base up too. This is me still trying to, you know, survive on the planet basically. Alright. I think I've unlocked everything I need for my blueprint. We're going to grab that because I'm probably going to switch that cockpit out with the other one. Let's make some of this. We're going to want that. We're going to want out the medic station. I don't really need any of the rest of this stuff. Gonna need some lights. Gonna need the elevator. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have so many damn points left after I've unlocked everything. You know what? Let's grab the work light. Let's unlock these texture whatever tools. Let's see, what else do we need for the hover vessel? I don't really need, quote unquote, any of that stuff. We'll grab the large containers. Yeah. Large fuel tank, large O2 tank. We're going to need the gravity generator eventually. Offline protection seems like it's going to be really useful in PvP, but this is a single player game, so we're going to save the single player stuff, like, or the multiplayer stuff for like dead last, when I just need to waste points because I have them and they're not being used. Alright. So we've got that. There's the warp drive tank. We're going to need that eventually. Tier 2 RCS unit. That's interesting. You know, I had forgotten that that was in the patch notes. Tier 2 RCS unit. Energy and torque. Okay. So I have indeed started my base, and the drones are on their way. Which is nice, right? That's how nice of them. I mean, I am a little low on materials, so, you know, having some drones come by and drop me off some loot couldn't hurt, right? I'm trying to stay positive about this. I'm actually slightly irritated that they're on their way here already. Alright. Look at all of this stuff. So let's go here. We're going to need a cannon turret. Oh, metal components. I'm going to have plenty of those. And we're going to need the box, right? Turret and ammo. Add O2 and food production. We're going to make the big one right off the bat. O2 and food production. Wow, yeah. Okay. I'll grab some stuff to make some ammo with. I saw them on the map. There's another one here somewhere. Oh, there he is. I guess they were coming in from the space or something. I don't know what the hell. Sons of bitches. Now, they haven't added it yet, and I'm really hoping they do, but the drones usually give up after like the third or fourth attack. So they'll attack you, come back and attack you, and then maybe do that once or twice more, and then they're just like, alright, that's enough. Like, he's gotta be dead. We attacked him like 4 times. So we're gonna retire. Yeah, I need me some bullets. I think that's everything. Alright. So since I have no ammunition, I'm actually stopping here and having this thing craft me some ammo. Because it's not currently busy. Alright. My god, and I'm almost out of these laser rifle charges. It kind of sucks because I like this. I like this gun. I mean, it's really not the best. But for the meantime, it's going to save my butt. I may just wind up retiring this. This is going to be my oh crap, I'm dead and need to find some way to get my crap again container here. So we're going to retire this for the meantime. I think what we should do is we should start making other weapons here. Afterwards. For now, we're going to let it craft all of the crap we need it to craft. So this is the basic start of the base. It's going to kind of... oh, look at that. The smoke, since it landed sideways, is going sideways. There you go, Empyrean devs. That's something you should probably take a look at. You should make your smoke particles oriented against the land, not against the thing that's emitting them. This is the problem, is they have their particle effect tied to the model here. I'm getting nerdy, really. My nerd boner is showing. But yeah, the particle effect's tied to the model, and since the model's sideways, the particle effects are sideways too. So, but hey. whatever. Like I said, it's an alpha. That's the excuse for everything. It doesn't have to be perfect because F you. No. So there's really not a whole bunch I can do at the moment. What I'm going to be doing largely between now and then is I'm going to be just crafting things that I need to craft other things and building up the base. We're going to make a crap ton of these blocks because we're going to need them. Steel blocks. There, 200 of them should be enough to start off with. And we're going to probably call this a video here. In the meantime, I'm going to finish up at least this room right here. So that there's no giant, hole in the ceiling like that. That's... Oh, and the darkness, I apologize for, but it really is pretty damn dark in the video. So if it's dark in the video, if it's too dark, I'll brighten it up a little bit, since I kind of wandered around without my flashlight on a lot during this video. But if it's dark, it's dark for me too. It's probably a little darker for you guys than it is for me, but not by a whole bunch. The game gets kind of dark at nighttime, unless you have lights on. So I'm probably gonna get this room up, put some lights up, finish covering up the walls, maybe make a couple of refrigerators, put some ammo up, etc., etc. And probably finish up this quest that's in the PDA over here on the right hand side. And then we'll come back with episode 5. And hopefully in episode 5 we'll be able to finish getting revenge on that stupid Epsilon Comm Center. I had to look up the name, I forgot the name. It's pretty bad. That shows just how, bright the fire of vengeance burns in my spirit, because I don't even remember the name of the place I want to go destroy. Oh no, I reloaded. Silly me. Whatever. Well, that is it for episode 4, Space Cowboys and Girls. We're going to pick this up, episode 5. And until then, stay frosty. This is Zero, the first Ascent to Legend, signing off.